channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here.
Trashing Dr. Anthony Fauci, complaining to his campaign staff about the government's top infectious disease expert.
People are tired of hearing Fauci and all these idiots. Every time he goes on television, there's always a bomb. But there's a bigger bomb if you fire him.
That's after Fauci spoke out about the president contracting coronavirus.
Were you surprised that President Trump got sick? Absolutely not. I was worried that he was going to get sick when I saw him in a completely precarious situation of crowded, no separation between people, and almost nobody wearing a mask.
Fauci, who has served under 6 presidents, now needing personal security because of death threats.
I don't want to hurt him. He's been there for about 350 years. I don't want to hurt him.
All of it unfolding with President Trump barnstorming battleground Arizona today.
Hello, Prescott. Hello, Prescott. I better speak fast. This sun is hot.
Seeking to shore up support in a state he carried 4 years ago, where polls show former Vice President Joe Biden continuing to hold an edge. Biden's running mate, Senator Kamala Harris, campaigning in hotly contested Florida as early voting kicks off today in most of the state.
You will be the first to put our country back on the right track.
Biden off the trail today after spending Sunday in North Carolina, slamming the president's handling of the pandemic as new cases surge.
Trump said at one of his rallies, "We've turned the corner. Turned the corner. Things are getting worse."
President Trump hitting back.
If I listened totally to the scientists, we would right now have a country that would be in a massive depression. Instead of, we're like a rocket ship. Take a look at the numbers.
And offering this message to his campaign staff.
We're going to win. I would have told you that maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. We're going to win.
And with most polls showing Joe Biden ahead, the Biden campaign is warning about complacency. In a memo to supporters, Biden's campaign manager cautions the race is neck and neck.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for...
Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Rakadash. Salutations to the elders and apostles of GMS groups, the ones that like teach 100% true. Shalom, Brakathum. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS groups, the ones that like teach 100% true. Shalom, Brakathum to them. Give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Rakadash. That was an article, that was a video relating to NBC News video relating to the division between President Donald Trump and Fauci during the campaign. I want to go to Proverbs 16 and 18. A froward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separated chief friends. A froward man is one who's contrary, difficult to get along with, so he sows strife. And a whisperer separated chief friends, one who gossips, makes rumors. Eventually that leads to separation of friend. 29 to 22. This is Proverbs 29 and 22. An angry man stirreth up strife, and a furious man aboundeth in his transgressions. Angry man stirreth up strife, relating to an angry man is wrath. And furious man, he boundeth in his transgression, relating to sin. Number 15 and 18. Proverbs 15 and 18. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife. Shalakia. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife. So he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife. That relates to self-control, controlling his temperament, control his temper, his disposition, and his self-control. And so he appeases the strife. I want to go to 18 and 6. A fool's lips enter in contention, because a fool's lips, one who pretty much lacks control, is incontinent, lacks control and discipline as far as their speech and what they say, especially in inappropriate times. A fool's lips enter contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. I'm going to go to 17 and 19. He loveth transgressions that loveth strife, And he that exalted his gate seeketh destruction. Exalted his gate relates to himself, his house, his temple. He's that gate. So he that exalted himself relating to his pride and different things will lead to his own destruction. I want to go to and the part, he that loveth transgression, that loveth strife, man. But the anger leads to his sins, leads to ultimately his strife, man. You know what I mean? So his anger leads to sin and transgressions, man. So he loves it, you know what I mean? He loves the strife, you know what I mean? The contention, the strife, and everything that comes with it. All right, let's go to 325. This is 1225. And Yahushua knew that the thoughts, this is Matthew 12:25 and 26. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought into desolation. Every city or house divided against itself, it shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? It cannot stand, you know what I mean? That's what's happened. You have division relating to the Trump administration from day one. Division between the members and the body relating to the Trump administration. You know? So that's that division. We'll go to Mark 3:20 and 5. So 12, Matthew 25 and 26. We'll go with 3:25 and 26, or 27 through 27, which I want to read now. All right, number 20, actually 3:24 through 27 of Mark. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if the house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. And that's what's going to happen. The foundations relating to the house, which relates to the body, if it's division, is going to eventually fall. And that's what's happening. It's slowly falling. From a kingdom aspect, from a political, governmental aspect, it's going to, if there's division within his ranks, it's going to eventually fall, man. It's not going to stand. It's not going to last. Number 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man. That strong man represents the one in power, man. So you got to bind that strong man to take his goods, man. You know what I mean? Take his goods. So you have to bind him. I'll read that again. And no man can enter in a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house, man. So that's what you have to do, you know what I mean? So you have to take out or contain or take out the strong man so you can spoil and take the goods. And that's symbolically relating to power and rulership as well. That being said, I hope this benefit whoever listen. This is just a small, video relating to the NBC News, the division between Fauci and Trump, which is no surprise in this administration. You know what I mean? From day one, it's probably a lot of division anyway. Between the parties on both sides and within this administration. It's total chaos, pretty much. Divided chaos. And that being said, I'm going to be in this. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Yashah Bashim Rakadesh, the water for listening. Shalom.